There we go. I think that should work. Apologize for the fan noise, but I live in an attic space, so what am I going to do? Hello, everyone. I know it's been a bit, but one thing I wanted to do very quickly is address Shock Force 2 is now out on Steam. Fantastic. Somebody in my comments on the previous, the retrospective video kind of dropped that. Honestly, I had no idea. I'm a little behind the curve. I've just been really busy as of late. I mean, it looks great. They sell all the modules and everything, and at $104.97. I think that's actually a little cheaper than you pay for the big bundle on the Battlefront website. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, hold on. Complete bundle $115.46. Well, it's not terrible. Not terrible. I forget what the big bundle is on the website. I don't know. It's been a while since I bought it. Because it's been out for a while. But one thing I've noticed is down here in the reviews, by far the most common complaint is the multiplayer doesn't work at all. Or down here, you know, let's see. However, the multiplayer just doesn't work. Well, it absolutely does. Okay. But I think what happens is people don't get what the multiplayer is or how it works. I mean, this guy says, I tried all the options suggested on the forums but couldn't make it work. Well, you probably didn't go to the forums, because all you need to do is go to the forums and say, I'd like someone to play multiplayer with, please, and someone will answer you. And you'll have a game. It's really that easy. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do the Idiot's Guide to how to play Shock Force 2 multiplayer. So the first thing you need to do is you need to start up Shock Force 2. And then what you need to do is you need to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to play by email or do you want to play via network? So if you're going to join a network game, what you're going to do is you're going to type in the IP address of the person you're trying to connect to. And honestly, if you don't know how to look up your own IP address, then what are you even doing? What are you even doing here? You shouldn't be playing this. You should go back to playing with Legos or something. All right. So that right there is very simple. You find somebody you want to play with. He gives you his IP. You give him your IP. You both punch it in and you hit connect. And you can leave port blank unless you use like a port forwarding system and it needs to go to a specific port. But that's it. And then you just hit connect and they look for each other and they connect. A screen may pop up, one of those security things saying, oh, would you like to allow this game through your firewall? Just hit yes, and you're good to go, all right? However, you go back, and if you want to actually play email, let's just load something up real quick, okay? You're going to go up here, and you're going to say 2 players. You can also play hot seat, or you can do internet LAN real-time or turn-based. But you can also do email, okay? Now, what that does is every time you hit the go button and your turn plays, the game will automatically generate a file in your outgoing email folder. Okay? And what that does is you have to find, first of all, the game directory, which on Steam you would have to go into Steam apps, Common, and then you would have to find Battlefront Normandy in there. However, it should, if it's set up the same as the one on the website, should export a folder into your My Documents called Battlefront Combat Mission, and then you would have Shock Force 2, and then you would have, let's see, game files, and then you have your incoming and your outgoing email right there. So every time you hit the red button in an email game, it saves the game and drops it into your outgoing email folder right here. And your save game with a number affixed to it would be right here. You would take that file, attach it to an email, send it to your opponent. Then your opponent on the other side takes that file, puts it into his incoming email folder, okay, clicks on it, goes into the game, and instead of, let me launch it back up again. Note how slick and easy this thing launches, huh? Click the mouse, done, right? You're going to hit save game, and then it would show in your save game folder. You can either file by save games or by incoming email files. So if you had an incoming email, it would be right there. Okay? So it would show up right there, and it would have a number affixed to it, so you know which one it goes in sequence. They're numbered in turn order, and you would just click on it, and you would hit fight, and it would then load that email file in the opponent's computer. He would do everything that he's allowed to do, and then when he hits go, it would re-export the file with another number appended to it, usually sequential order. So first one would be file number 1, next one would be file number 2, etc. And that would show up in his outgoing email. And then he takes that file, attaches it to an email, and sends it back to you. Now it sounds very complicated, but the only thing you need to remember is whatever pops up in the outgoing email you send to your opponent, and everything your opponent sends to you, you put into your incoming email folder. And that's it. That's all you have to do. It's very simple. There's even people that have set up programs that can do this, like Ian on the forums has a program called Whose Turn Is It?, which runs in the background. You show it where your incoming and outgoing email folders are, and it'll automatically take a file from your downloads and put it in your incoming email, and then it'll generate and put it back in, or I think it does file transfer automatically through Dropbox, I think, or something like that. I mean, it's a little complex, but it's really not that difficult. And that's by far the most common way to play Shock Force Online, because when you have a really big fight against another person, playing TCP/IP can actually get a bit tedious, and you'll miss a lot. Now, it's fine for really small matches. You know, if you have like platoon to maybe small, like kind of cutaway company size matches, you could probably do that real time with an opponent, TCP/IP Direct Connect, and that's just fine. However, the moment you get to like a full company or a company plus, you're going to want to go to email, just because first of all, you can review the turn movie as many times as you want before you hit the red button. And secondly, the format is very simple, because every time you receive a file and you load it, you get to watch the entire turn movie play out, and then you click the red button, you go to the command phase, and then you can give all of your orders, and then you click red button again, send that file to your opponent. And that's what you do every time. Import, watch movie, give orders, send it. Very quick, very easy, and you shouldn't have a problem with it at all. So that's my handy little guide on how to play Shock Force 2. Hope you all enjoy it. Welcome to the Steam community for joining us in this endeavor, I guess, or experience, or I don't know, whatever word you want to use. It's way too early, and I haven't drank all my coffee, but I hope you all enjoy it. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, bye.